Check, check, check. Okay, you guys. Hey, good to see everybody. Really glad you're here. Thank you for being here. And so you can see me, you can hear me, just making sure. This is the first live stream where I didn't do the usual troubleshooting ahead of time because I'm so confident. Now that I'm saying it, I'm like, that's dumb. Don't do that. But anyway. Yeah, so anyway, just glad you can hear me, see me. I got lots of songs, and I got a cup of coffee, which is decaf, because caffeine, I don't know if you know this, but caffeine makes you sing sharp. Did you know that? I found that out recently, and so I'm taking my lessons. But anyway, with that in mind, I'd like to get down to business. You know what? I could talk and talk and talk, but I'll save that for later. This is called Pepsi and Cigarettes. Well. I got 100 miles behind me and 1,000 to go. I got Dudley on my speakers and I'm feeling the flow. All right. And gotta think of where I'm going and not where I've been. Alright. Well, it's Pepsi and cigarettes. I got a leather steering wheel and a stack of cassettes, and I'm trying now hard to forget about what you once meant to me. Prairie's doing what I know best. All right. Well, my kids are out this summer and they're doing okay. I gotta get them on the telephone one of these days. All right. Well, it's Pepsi and cigarettes. I don't like my amnesia, but it's better than regretting. I'm about as close as you can get to putting the whole world behind me. To me, about what you once meant 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 to me. Well, all right. right, those songs are from the album The Ever-Turning Wheel, which was the most recent album that I've released, and that was in 2022? I think it's 2022. Feels like a long time ago. You know how, like, since the pandemic, time just moves differently? I'm having a little bit of that when I'm trying to remember when I released which album and so on. But I have lots more songs. This song is actually not from that album. It's from the album called Moth. It's called The Long Road. Called The Long Road. That's from the album Moth. I have a bunch of songs on Moth that I really like. I suppose it's sort of weird for me, given that I made the album, that I'm like, oh, I really like the songs of that album. Like, I would hope that you would. But yeah, I like playing that song a lot. I want to say hi, if I may, to Angie and to AZ Ren and to Allegratia. And I know Bonbon's out. If you're out there, do me a favor and put in chat, where are you from? So I'm from Perth, Ontario, which is like, if you know where Ottawa is, it's the national capital. It's about an hour-ish, maybe a little less than an hour to the west. So pretty close to the capital. And where are you guys? Put it in chat. Let me see. All right. But anyway, I got songs and songs and songs like this. Near Oshawa, the 401 lays like a ribbon on the ground. On either side as you drive by the factories and sleepy towns. Not far from there where I grew up, Tyendinaga was my home. I remember pain and angry days that I did not escape till I was grown. Till I was grown. Behind Ontario, and we made a life on U.S. soil that was better than the one we know. But the breath of God brings a breeze to reap the crop you did sow. Though the USA was good to us, when the letter came, we had to go. Go back home. Hi, Lauren. Hi, August. Hi, Roman. Tyendinaga called me back and showed me where to go, and opened up the door for me to learn the things I know. The blessed beauty taught me then what I'm here to do, and I learned the things you give up for love and when it gives back to you. Well. Oshawa, the 401 lays like a ribbon on the ground. An amazing grace came to me there. I once was lost, but now I'm found. And it was in that place I found true north and turned my face towards the east. And the sun shone down upon me there until the day my soul released to go back home. Yeah. Well, welcome, Lauren and August and Roman. I'm glad you joined us. It is hot where I am, and I think it's hot where probably a lot of you people are, but I have this phenomenon that happens when it gets really hot where my glasses get foggy. I did a show, one of the first shows I did with Red Heaven kind of as a band. I tried the goggles. You guys, probably a lot of you guys who've been following me for a while have seen me with the goggles on. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the Red Heaven thing. I'm doing goggles, right? Put the goggles on. The ones from Amplification that were like brass and leather and glass. They're nice goggles. Anyway, I start playing, and I start getting hot. I start getting hot, and not only like the fogging up was just the beginning. I was sweating so much that, and it was hot in there. I was sweating so much that they were like filling up like 2 fish tanks. And so I was like, I'm gonna look so bad. I'm gonna look so aggressive and stylish or whatever. And anyway, otherwise I'm like, oh, it hurts. And like, anyway, it wasn't good, is what I'm saying. I have this interesting thing I got to be careful about. So these silver, like these are the part of the guitar that hear the strings. And which one you pick gives you a different sound. So for instance, if I position the switch like this, I get this sound. If I position it like this, I get this sound. There we go. And maybe you can't tell the difference, but when I'm in the middle of Tyendinaga and I'm doing this, and then I lean against my desk accidentally, and I get that, which is like, I'm probably more of a country and western sound. I'm not really sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just things you notice when you're sitting behind a desk talking about your goggles. This song is also from the album Moth, and I haven't played it in ages. It's called Little Moon. Churning soil on your pallid face, heartbroken in your lonely outer space. You stand alone as your brothers pass you by. Your singing sisters never notice when you cry. Oh, to be a little moon out there, wondering if we notice, wondering if we care. Little moon seeking out the sun, so she can mirror light everywhere and everyone. Little moon watching stars shine down, wait for the dawn. The sun will bring your crown. Seeking out the sun, so she can mirror lights everywhere and everyone. Little moon watching stars shine down, wait for the dawn. The sun will bring your crown. Day it comes and the dawn arrives, the light resplendent from the mirrors in your eyes. Little moon, just leave your fear behind, wipe your tears and look to heaven. It's your time to shine. Shine, oh yeah. Fill the heavens with your halo. Time has come. Time has come to shine. Oh yeah. Thanks, you guys. Listen, I dedicate that song. I'm dropping a dedication. That one is for Lauren and Roman and August tonight. That song is called Little Moon. Lauren, for those of you who follow me, you have to follow me a little bit to get this, but Lauren is the voice in Drama Queen. And I don't mean just like in life generally. I mean like in the song that I did called Drama Queen. So, yeah. Anyway, moving along. I do have this other song that I want to play for you guys. This is one of the newer ones because it's from the most recent album that I did, which I've clearly established I don't know when I did it. But before I get on with that, I just want to say something about tipping me. It's a thing you can do. I'll put it back on the screen again. There's my tip jar banner. And so it's paypal.me/JWCorey. You do not have to tip me. You do not. It is not expected. It's not an obligation. It is none of those things. I have no problem if you don't want to or you don't feel like it or if you just don't have the means. What matters to me is just that you enjoy the show. That's really all I care. However, if you feel so inclined, I am a lead singer of Red Heaven, so clearly I'm poor. So, I mean, that's just an option that you have if it's something that you want to do. In the meantime, I am going to play some more music for you guys. This is a song, as I said, from the album called The Ever-Turning Wheel. And this song is called Messages from the Storm. Messages from the Storm, ladies and gentlemen. That's from the album, The Ever-Turning Wheel. I think that's The Ever-Turning Wheel. Thank you for being here, by the way. It really means the world to me that you are. And it helps me so much when people show up and listen. And it's also just a lot of fun for me to play these songs. I am going through this set like way faster than I thought I was going to. I may have to put extra songs in. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I am working on a new album. I have mentioned this before. The new album is called Let the Dead Things Die. It is well on its way. And I say that because one of the most complicated parts of an album for me in my situation is to get the drums done. And the drums are now done. And once the drums are done, and this has been the case for all the albums, once the drums are done, I'm like most of the way there because I've got pretty much everything that I need. So I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to share it with you. I've got lots of songs from the album, and I'm going to try this one out on you. This song is a little bit of a love song. It's a heartbreaker, but, you know, we like those. This song is called Handwritten Apology. Prayer in the morning and then prayer again at dusk. I fill the space between with cold caffeine and old guitars and dust that drips across my living room where nothing ever comes or goes. I went to work, I paid my rent, I ate, I slept. I wondered if you know I am sorry for all the things we never got to be. And I am sorry for all the years you lost because of me. And I am counting the hours and the days as they go by. I know that I am not enough for you, but I am not sure why. Thinking and pacing, let it go, then it returns. I close the door, turn off the lights, I lay in bed, I toss and turn. I write words in random order till the ink dries from my pen. Why do I have to be the way I am? But the answer once again is I am sorry for all the things we never got to be. And I am sorry for all the years you lost because of me. And I am counting the hours and the days as they go by. I know that I am not enough for you, but I am not sure why. In another life, my love could be your treasure. In another life, with the two of us together. In another life, gifts to give forever. In another life, I am someone better. In another life, I am someone else. I am sorry for all the things we never got to be. And I am sorry for all the years you lost because of me. And I remember that moment and will always wonder why. I tried to say how much I love you, but instead I said goodbye. Apology, ladies and gentlemen. That song will be on the new album called Let the Dead Things Die, and here's a couple more that will be on that album. This is called, oops, not that one. Nope, not that one. Stop. This one. It's called Starlight. I'll get to the other one later. This one first.
Told me of the gifts the stars are holding, how they led to gentle Jesus, how they guard us until morning. Moses and Muhammad, all the seers and the prophets gave us knowledge but a sod that we treasured till we lost it. Sunlight and the ocean and the forces all in motion, all the cities and the nations bow their heads down in devotion, but the constellations turning made a difference into yearning, raised the mountains into deserts while our aching hearts burning with love. They say that no man is an island and no stars are gone at night. I recite the words and wait for morning light. They say that everything's connected by the moon and by the stars, and the gravity beneath us is the magnet for our hearts. I say the story's just half written, there are lessons still happen. There are stars that rise and fill the skies that vanish and return. He is fine, light in the darkness. He is fine, the life for the lifeless. 1,000 years behind, 1,000 more to go inside. Million minutes pass until the dawn returns and let's let go.
Starlight, ladies and gentlemen. So just to reiterate, you can tip me if you want. You don't have to tip me. It's fine. If you do tip me, This is the way to do it. PayPal.me/JWCorey. That's me. I got a few more songs. Man, I'm going through this so fast. The time is just... This is called Somewhere, Someday.
A million roads 1,000 times, and I walk a million more to see can't find. I walk a million vows, a million lies. Drop come with the tide, and I only strong as the waves I ride. Somewhere, someday, another life, another way. Wounds will heal. Pain will fade somewhere, someday. There is another chapter that tells the tale of what comes after. We worked so hard, it's been so long. Pass on my love towards the dawn. Somewhere, someday, another life, another way. Wounds will heal, the pain will fade. Somewhere, someday, another life, another place, another world, a different fate. The portraits of the past erased, passing on towards the dawn.
Gives me an opportunity to change guitars. Any of you guys see the reel I posted on Instagram like minutes before I started the show? I was showing off a little ukulele. I don't know. Everything I do on Instagram just gets stupider and stupider every time. I would change nothing, but that is how it is. Hey! This is called Light My Way. A beating heart, another ticking clock. At first they keep the pulse, and then they wind down and they stop. I'm not here long enough to wash
out from my past to wander back again. I walked the narrow path until my shoes wore to the sole. I drank the river dry, but I could not fill my bowl. And I chased towards the sun for the light of what is true. Longing for the day star as my search wore on for you. Light my way, light my way, light my way, so I can come home. Light my way, light my way, light my way, so I can come home. I think you loved me once, and I think I knew it then. But in time I broke a vow until my love was gone again. And without my eye, can I behold the sacred dawn? Do you forgive the man, even though the child is gone? Light my way, light my way, light my way, so I can come home. Light my way, light my way, light my way, so I can come home. Light my way, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, before I'm done tonight, I want to just tell you guys a quick story. So I don't always tell this story, but tonight I'm going to. So in Iran, in 1983, there were 10 women who were
living in Iran at the time, Persian women who lived in Iran. And they were members of a religious minority, the largest religious minority in Iran, but still a minority they were. And they were members of the Baha'i faith. And so their core beliefs and lifestyle was sort of centered around things like the equality of men and women, the equality of the races, of all races, the abolition of prejudice, nonviolent conflict resolution, universal education, consultative problem solving. I'm just trying to, there's so much I can go, but I'll just leave it at that. And for those beliefs, they were put to death. But they weren't put to death immediately. First, they were tortured in the infamous Evin prison in Iran. I think it was Evin. Now I'm not sure. But anyway, they were tortured in prison for a long time. And the youngest one of these 10 women was 17 years old. And if you just take a second to think about what you were doing when you were 17 years old, it's a long, long distance for me, from that kind of thing. And they were hanged one at a time. And they were hanged one at a time so that they were hoping to intimidate the ones who were waiting for their turn, because what they were trying to get them to do was to recant their faith and their beliefs and to basically go back on what they knew was true. And I wrote a song about it, and I wrote this song because in this world at this time, I feel like there are so few good examples of people who stick by what they believe. I think in this world, it's an epidemic for people to just give up their values and bend like that as soon as they experience the first moment of displeasure or discomfort, or if they're promised rewards and leniency from law or whatever it is that they're promised, and they just give it up like that. But these women didn't. And as sad a story as it is inspiring as well, because I think in these times we really can go a long way with a good example of people who stick by what they believe. And so I wrote this song. This song is called Martyr.
Time to send for me. It's time to send for me. Before me a desert, behind me a fire. It's time to send for me. Time to send for me. Tired of this world and its ashes. It's time to to send for me. I need no riches, and I hope for no treasures. It's time to send for me. It's time to send for me. Call and I answer like a flower to daylight. It's time to send for me. It's time to send for me. With my blood I have sworn it. Life as a ransom. It's time to send for me. It's time to send for me. Thank you so much for being here, for being so supportive. I'm going to do these maybe like every other week-ish. I haven't really decided yet where I'm going to go with that, but that's going to be kind of, we'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you so much. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. So, stay beautiful, take care, stay hydrated, all that stuff. I'll see you.